Hello people! Today's video is going to be a complete opposite to my last makeup tutorial that I did. Romantic Valentine's Day glam. This is the complete opposite. Like I said, I'm going to do a anti-Valentine's Day look. So it's just very grungy, it's very dark, and I actually really like it. So if you want to know how I created this look and what products I use, then be sure to give the video a thumbs up and just keep watching. So this eye is done as I usually do. The palette I'm going to be using today is the Susan Jackson and Kaylee Urban Bible palette. This palette literally gave me inspiration for doing a anti-Valentine's Day look. I just looked at it, well, not really that portion, but this side I was just like, yeah, that's the palette to do it. I've seen a few people do this already, like the anti-Valentine's Day look. I've seen people do it like years back, so I don't think it's like a new thing that people do, but I thought I've done one Valentine's Day look, so why not do the complete opposite? So we're gonna go in with this guy today. So this is the look that I did like a halo eye because I feel like I never actually do halo eyes, and it was quite fun to do, and it's a bit different as well for me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to prime my lid first with the P.Louise eyeshadow base. You can hear like planes and just outside noise. I do apologise, but I just wanted to keep my window open because it's like raining outside and I can hear the rain. It's just nice and relaxing. And the wind blowing as well. But anyway, I haven't really used this that much, and it's just the perfect palette for this, like I said. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this guy here. It's called Savior, and it's just a very nice brown. These eyeshadows blend so nicely. They're some of the best eyeshadows I've ever tried. So it was really easy to do a really dark eye look because they just blended really nicely and easily in with each other. You can see it's kind of, as you blend it, it blends off lighter and softer in the outer edges, which is what I really like. So it ends up making it look like I've got two transition colours, and I don't. Then I'm going to take the white shade from the palette, which is called Veil, just this matte stark white. This to buff out the edges. I'm just going to do what I did when I did this eye. So I then went into the Beauty Bay Delicate Highlighting Palette, and I took this shade here, which is called Precious, and I used this to highlight my brow bone. I'm just going to take my P.Louise base again, and then I'm going to just cut the crease. I'm obviously not going to take the eyeshadow base into the inner and outer corners. I'm just going to keep it in the centre of the lid. My silicone brush, I went into this shade here. It's this duochrome kind of, it's like a dark brown and black. It's got this kind of blue brown shift to it, like you can see it when I move it there. All over the eyeshadow base. I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Prophecy. And I'm going to start popping this on the outer corner and on the inner corner as well. Go back in with Savior, which was that soft brown that I used. And I'm going to put this just here so there's a nice transition. Okay, so for prime I'm going to go in with my Barry M Unicorn Drops. This is like the complete opposite to this whole video. It's supposed to be like an anti-Valentine's Day, you know, like a grunge. I'm going in with a unicorn primer, but I just wanted to use this primer because I missed it and haven't used it for like a week. Foundation, I'm going to go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, but I'm going to add a bit of my LA Girl drops in as well, the white one, just to balance out the undertone a tiny bit. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. Okay, I'm literally almost out of this. My bottle has gone so light. Nothing like this concealer. I'm gonna get a new one of these because I'm almost out. To set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline loose powder. I'm going to speed through finishing off the lower lash line. I feel like I look so weird like this. I look really scary. So I'm going to just take most of the shades that I used. I'm going to take like all the browns that I used and just run them on the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to pop on some mascara, I think. And I don't think I really need eyeliner for this look because it's already so dark. So yeah, I'm just going to speed through this and then yeah. Pop on my Maybelline Big Shot mascara. I've been watching this new program on Netflix because I started watching Full House, right? And I fell in love with it. Like, I've fallen in love with it too much that I'm on like season 4 already. I've only been watching it for a few weeks. And I'm that person that when I love a TV show, I love the TV show. Love Full House, and now I'm too scared to finish it. I know there's like 8 seasons and then there's like Fuller House as well. But oh my god, I don't want anyone to age it. So what I always do is I'm still watching it, but I try to like watch it sparingly, and I needed like another TV show to watch as well. So started this, it's called One Day at a Time. It's about like a Cuban single parent. She has 2 kids and she lives with her mom as well, and oh my god, it's so funny. But it kind of gives me Jane the Virgin vibes, the single mom and her mum living in the house with him, so it kind of reminds me of Jane the Virgin a bit, but I don't think it's trying to copy it or anything because it's totally different. But oh my god, it's so funny, I love it. I don't know why I thought the need to tell you that, but there you go. So that mascara does no wrong. I'll finish on off the rest of the face. Bronzer, I'm going to go in with my number 7 bronzer in the shade Caramel. Use the Jouer light to medium bronzing duo, and I'm just going to use the shade Suntan, which is this deeper shade. It's a tiny bit cooler. I love to use this for contouring. It's so good. I concentrate the brush just in the hollows of the cheekbones. Blush, I wanted to use something a bit more dark as well to go with the eyes, so I'm going to use the Ofra blush in the shade Raisin. For highlight, I've actually got a new highlight that I've never tried before. I just got this recently. This is the Morphe High Impact Highlighter. I've never tried any of the highlights before. This one is in the shade Spark. It's a bit pinky, but I wanted to try a different shade, a different highlight shade. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that. I love that. Actually obsessed with this highlight. I love, like, the formula is so soft, really creamy as well, that it just melts. I need to order more of these. I wanted to go dark. I wanted to go deep, dark, super grunge. So I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop lippie pencil in the shade Pitch. Super dark brown. Really been liking like really dark lips at the minute. I don't know what it is. I mean, not just like this. I just left like this because I look like Dr. Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Show like this. But anyway, then on top I'm going to go on with the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in 0.0. I'm kind of obsessed. Do we look Anti-Valentines Day grunge-like? That is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I wanted to do something a bit different and just not another boring Valentine's Day look. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, then be sure to leave me a comment down below. Remember to give the video a thumbs up if you did like it, and also make sure that you're subscribed as well. It would be great. I will see you in my next video. Bye!